everyone, welcome to part 2 of my Let's Play of Super Smash Bros. Brawl Subspace Emissary. So we're gonna move on to the next level, the jungle. Alrighty folks, so let's get right into this. So, we are taking control of Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong. Now, when I first, saw the leaked cutscenes for, these, because, I will say, you know the reason why they didn't want to make a adventure mode for Wii U? Is because they didn't want cutscenes to be leaked, and I understand that. And when we finally got it for Ultimate, there was only a few cutscenes leaked, but at least isn't all of them were. But, anyway, so when I first, saw this cutscene, I was confused. I thought we were gonna continue exactly where Peach and Kirby was. And all of a sudden, we took a weird turn, and now we're just playing as the DK crew. I felt like this was a completely different story segment that I was missing out on, but no! This is actually how you play the game. We are in order. Basically, this whole entire story mode is going to be focusing on playing on all these different types of characters, and, unlike Melee, where it's not just one character you're playing as, you're going to be playing with everyone. And I mean, literally everyone. You're going to be playing with every character in the book. And that's basically going to be the, main point for this adventure mode. Anyway, so the enemies here are actually the Goombas and Koopas from the Mario Bros. Series. There's also Hammer Brothers, there's Bullet Bills, there's Red Koopas, and the Red Koopas are literally the ones that would literally piss me off a lot because, well, their functionality is to literally go to where you are and headbutt you in the face. Anyway, so we're playing as Donkey Kong, and if we lose Donkey Kong, we'll be playing as Diddy Kong, and Diddy Kong is basically the second newcomer for Brawl. He's the second newcomer for Brawl, and it's good that they are able to include a rare character, because I think Diddy Kong is technically a rare character. Although, I think he's also partially Nintendo as well, so... I mean, Donkey Kong is partially Nintendo. But as for, what am I to say? For Donkey Kong, there was a Donkey Kong arcade game that was partially made by Nintendo. So it's a little bit hard to confuzzle whether or not it's a rare character or a Nintendo character. So he's technically both in some way. So this level reminds me a lot of Donkey Kong Country, and I wanted to do a co-op Let's Play of Donkey Kong Country with Harley, to be specific. I want to do a co-op Let's Play with Harley. But, we are having troubles trying to even get a scheduling set up for it. By the way, that trophy right there, if you want 100% completion, you better get that trophy. There are trophies everywhere that you're gonna need to, that you are gonna have to collect. If you're gonna be able to 100% Subspace Emissary. There's yellow boxes you need to actually go look at. There's secret rooms you have to go into. And I just died. I tried to get into a door that was moving. And this game does have some major design issues too, and I would not recommend. Anyway, so here's an example. That yellow box right here, I have to hit it and grab the trophy, otherwise we are not 100%ing this level. I do appreciate the story too, and also the random encounters that are happening as well. And sure, it's basic for basically a Smash Bros. Game, and it can be a lot more. And Donkey Kong is dead. But yeah, that gun that basically, most importantly, the main villains use is actually a gun that one-hit KOs anyone. It one-hit KOs anybody. So you better watch out for that. And of course, they don't show up in the actual game because it doesn't exist in the actual game, besides the, I guess the final boss, which I won't spoil too much. But, it is actually an easier way to, obtain your trophies. And most importantly, the villains use it. Such as Wario, Bowser, probably the Ancient Minister. Really quickly, up here, there's actually a hidden... Up here is a hidden trophy. I miss that a lot of times when I'm trying to get it. And, Pit does not have a really good jump. There we go. I hit it. There's a hidden trophy up there. Sometimes they do that a lot, where they hide trophies in places you can barely see at all. And this is basically the very first version of Pit. However, when I get to this next area here, however, I am going to have to self-destruct actually, because I need Mario for this next part. I need Mario to get this next completionist item. Because, although Pit does have a really okay recovery, he can't jump very well. So this adventure mode is covering not just one story, but multiple stories. But yeah, that's how you basically get yourself up here. You gotta wall jump, and then when you can't wall jump anymore, you gotta upbeat your way up here. You will come across this room that has a important yellow box that you're gonna need to collect in order to 100% this game. And yes, I am aiming for 100% completion. At best, there's gonna be 15 parts, because I know how many levels there is total, and probably how long it will take me to finish the final level. There's gonna be 15 parts and an extra video. Or for better yet, I think like 14 parts and an extra video. And a lot of times you'll come across these type of rooms where it's more of a gauntlet. You're gonna have to eliminate everyone most of the time, because you're gonna have to sometimes they leave you at big situations where you have to kill every single enemy before you're able to progress. And eventually they will throw in some new enemies to the twist, like these guys up ahead. These are fire Primids. They shoot fire. They are basically projectiles type guys, and they can do a lot without even getting through anywhere. I turned one into a shield. And one last thing I'd like to say, now, Brawl has a weird, Brawl sometimes doesn't work 100%ly, so sometimes if it's used too much, then the game itself will crash and will not be workable anymore until you buy a new version. I had to buy, I think, throughout my lifetime, from Brawl all the way up to the present day, I think around 7 times. I had to buy Brawl 7 times. And, you know what? I'm done buying it. This is the last time I'm playing Brawl. And, yeah. Now, I'm playing Brawl on a Dolphin emulator. And the Dolphin emulator is not the best thing in the world at all. Sometimes it has some weird frame rate issues. It can be improved, which I have to, because this is a Let's Play I want to do, and I want you guys to have a fun experience. Pit is a dick to Mario. I mean, of course, this is Super Smash Bros. Everyone has to be dicks to everyone. Alright, so now we move on to the third level of this video. It's the lake. Let's get right into it. Oh yeah, our top tier buddy is here. Fox McCloud. One of my favorite characters in Melee. Probably everybody's favorite character in Melee. Especially when this guy destroyed my shield. But that's okay, because we have an alternate shield that we can use. Anyway, so we're playing as Fox McCloud. He is everyone's favorite character. Everyone's main. And I pressed the wrong button, and I feel like an idiot right there. Dang it. But you know, that's okay. Man, he keeps destroying my shield. Anyway, so this boss is Rayquaza. He is a Pokemon. And, you know, we all gotta love Pokemon, right? He was gonna eat Diddy Kong originally, and then he destroyed Fox's R-Wing. Which is no good. Which is no good at all. So we're gonna teach this guy a lesson. By kicking him in the face. Like that. So now we're gonna play our first regular level as Fox McCloud. Now, I think, in my own opinion, for Brawl, consider that Fox is a top tier in Melee. Not much in this game. He is good, but he's not the same as what he was in Melee. I think what ruined it was the charm of the physics. And I'm pretty sure it can be better. Anyway, so this level has some alternate dimensional doors. There's 2 playing fields that you do gotta look for. And, upon doing so, upon entering one of those doors, definitely go back and check on a previous area, because you do not want to miss anything. So, like what was normally a wall on one side, check on the other side after you go back from there from a different door. So this room is pretty dark. All you gotta do, there's only 1 frame that you're able to see anything. You gotta hit this block right here and it explodes everything here. That's actually what you gotta do. Let me look over here really quickly. It's probably nothing. It's just a Goomba. But hey, at least you get some health for doing that. I'm not gonna deal with these guys. We're gonna ignore this guy. We don't want to wake these guys up. If you get hit... If you get hit, then they will hear you and wake up. You don't want that. Anyway, so this puzzle is really weird for a second there. Now, if you walk in here right now, then you will be induced into a fire room. I don't know how that made any sense, but let me tell you how this is supposed to work. And also, these enemies are Kiss faces. I think they were in I think they were a Smash original, I think. I was about to say they were in Kid Icarus, but I don't think so. I could be wrong, though. Make sure you collect those extra stocks, because they will be important for you, because the game does get a little bit more harder as you progress. When you enter this room, you will have to face a gauntlet of Goombas. And it ain't too big. And apparently it was picking up air. You hit that block, and that will literally destroy everything. Now, if you look up, you may notice there's a crack, and it's dripping down sand. Well, go into this door, and go over here. As you can see, now an entire wall is revealed with a switch. Hit the switch, and as you may notice, the door slightly changed a little bit. So let's go. Ow. Don't kiss me. I don't want your love. Now, their kisses are deadly kisses. When you enter this door, now the room is no longer engulfed in magma. You are, however, gonna have to move this guy. Or not really, actually. Actually, yes you do. And once you do so, you'll enter the elevator section. This is a good place to test out your reflector, actually. The reflector is really good. And these red Koopas can really kick your butt if you don't know how to do it right. Again, the red Koopas are a little bit more, per se, dickish than they usually were in the series. the enemies are really not messing around. Usually, like, Bowser's minions are just, like, regular know-it-alls that just literally just walk back and forth. I know they know what their goal is, but they're doing it nice and slowly. Here, they're just playing aggressively. I understand why, but they just are. So now, this is a good time to test out your reflector. The reflector can actually reflect everything. I do recommend using this a lot, and this applies in melee and ultimate. Definitely pick up that item, otherwise you will not be able to use it again. I do recommend that you also jump on those Goombas, especially when they're really big. When you enter this area... Now, this is actually a pretty short area. I try to aim for that, but, you know, whatever. Overall, this area ain't pretty bad, or pretty long. It's actually pretty short. If you... you gotta do is enter the cannon, and then all of a sudden you go a weird movement, and then you finally get yourself underground. And this is where you fight Bowser. So this is where you actually fight Bowser. Hopefully we'll be able to get DK back from this. Also, the weird thing is, why is Bowser tinted purple? This must have been a visual glitch? I don't know. But the point is, you need to defeat Bowser in order to... You need to defeat Bowser. And once we defeat Bowser, we showed him who's boss. Especially when he eliminated my fox. Go, Diddy. Do it for your grandpa Donkey Kong. I was able to save myself before Bowser died. Well, hot damn. Alright, well, that's it for part 2, guys. I'll see you guys next time for part 3, where we'll enter even more storyline shenanigans. See you guys next time.